So let's go next to the 5 keys to financial management. 5 things that are most important as we think about financial management. We'll go through these 1 through 5. The first key is making sure that our company, your company, has both timely and accurate accounting and reporting systems. 2 key words there: timely and accurate. Timely suggesting that there are certain numbers that we need to see every single day. How much cash is in the bank? What were our sales yesterday? Some numbers we look at weekly. Our financial statements we usually look at on a monthly basis. So we've got to have timely. We've got to have them when we need them. And then secondly, the numbers have to be accurate. I can't tell you how often I look at a company's financial statements and I'll find a mistake. Now, the mistake could be very small, like this number should be in this column, or these 2 columns are, in the wrong place. Or it could be a big mistake, like a 0, where there should be a big number. And finance is different than other parts of the business, right? You remember in marketing, I encouraged you to make mistakes in your marketing, because that's how we learn marketing. That's how we get better at marketing, by making mistakes. Finance, no room for mistakes, no room for errors. In fact, I've had bankers and investors tell me, if they look at a company's financials and they see 1 mistake on the financials, they just assume there are multiple mistakes and they just haven't found them yet. And that's usually a big yellow flag, or even a red flag. When a banker sees a mistake in your numbers, that's a bad sign for a banker. All right. Number 2, we want to identify. The second key to financial management is the ability to identify the right numbers. And again, we call those key performance indicators, KPIs. We have to identify the right numbers to watch. Each of you, as I asked you to identify your favorite KPI, notice how many different examples we had. And the reason for that is because each of you are in different businesses. You're selling different products and services. So it just makes sense that you're going to be looking at different types of numbers. But your job as the leader within a company is to decide, okay, what are the 3 or 4 or 5 numbers that I should be looking at on a regular basis? Is it sales? Is it gross profit? Is it net profit? Is it receivables? Is it inventory? What numbers do I need to be looking at, and how often should I be looking at those numbers? Okay. Third key to financial management is knowing how to read the key financial documents, the key financial statements, the income statement, the balance sheet, cash flow. And I intentionally use that word read, because what I would like is, when you are looking at these financial statements, look at it like you're reading a book. Look at it like you're reading a book, and ask yourself, as you're looking at the statement, what's the storyline in this financial statement? So if I'm looking at my income statement, I want to just be able to ask myself, what's the storyline? What's the headline on this financial statement? The headline could be, revenue is growing nicely. The headline could be, our margins are far less than they were a year ago. In every financial statement, there's a headline. There's a storyline in every financial statement, and your job is to determine, what is that headline? What's the most important thing that I should be taking away from this particular financial report? Know how to read the key financial documents. Number 4, manage cash flow. We're back to cash. We have to be able to manage our cash very, very accurately, timely, precisely. We've got to make sure that we've always got adequate cash. And we'll talk more about that as we look at the cash flow statement today. And then the 5th final key to financial management is, we want to use this historical financial information, historical meaning it's already happened in the past. We're going to use this historical financial information to then turn our attention to forecasting the future. What's in front of us? What can we expect a month from now, 3 months from now, 12 months from now? So we're going to use historical information to then forecast the future. So these are the 5 keys to financial management. And what I would encourage you to do is look at all five of these and kind of grade yourself on each one. How are you doing on each of these five keys to financial management? Which one of these is your strength, and which one of these do you feel like you need to get better at, you need to improve at?